I haven't said it in a while, but I'm the Mariner, and this is Deep Dive Gaming. Time for a little audience participation. What TV or movies use this line? Well, well, well. And here we are back in our Fallout 4 playthrough with the Sim Settlements 2 mod. We have been waiting for settlers to show up to occupy our industry plots, and we did get some, so let's see if we can find them and say hello. Here's one.
Hi.
I'm new around here. I wanted to introduce myself. I wanted to personally thank you for giving us this opportunity. I'm ready to help with whatever you need. Just say the word.
Yeah, let me show you.
Go ahead.
Run over here. And they're already assigned, so we won't be too dogmatic about which one is assigned where. I think he's actually already on this one, so we'll just go click. Yep, already on this spot. And then I noticed these two guys are multiplayer person homes. Let's change that up to be single player homes. I figured I should also mention I've played with the audio settings for the game, hopefully to improve audience experience. I also, after the latest mod update for Sim Settlements 2, we're on 2.1.0 by the way, it reset a bunch of my settings, so I had to go in and play with some things to get them back where they were supposed to be. It'll be interesting to see what we get built here. Once that changes to be a single person plot, we will listen to Jake's broadcast here, and you find that by going here to blam.
Hello? Hello? Is this working? Hey there, darling. I hope you're receiving this. Oh, dang transmitter. If you can hear this, come on back to the hardware store. Got some news on the comm hub. Is this even broadcasting? Oh, wait. Maybe I just got...
Whoops. He cut himself off. So let's go ahead and jump cut ourselves over to Jake, and we'll get the next quest going here. Okay, here we are. We have Jake here, and we got a newcomer. So let's go see what's going on.
Thanks again for helping with the crate.
Not at all, my child. But are you certain about the church?
Sure, why not? I mean, it's not like anyone else is using it.
Oh, may the Lord bless you for your kindness.
Okay then. Well, just let me know if you need anything.
Hi.
Howdy, darling. Good to see you again.
Who was that again?
Huh? Oh, you mean the fellow I was talking to? That's Edmund. Met him on the road from Olivia. Some kind of traveling preacher, I think. Nice guy. Helped me move the crate back here. He asked if I knew anywhere he could set up a church, so told him about the place across the road. Guess we're neighbors now.
How are you doing?
Gotta say, I'm doing pretty good. As you can see by the crate, I managed to get the comm hub back. Although it wasn't easy, let me tell you. I've got the hub inside if you'd like to see it.
I don't see why not.
All right, follow me. There it is. Ain't she a beaut? Although sadly not ready for service just yet. In fact, I couldn't even turn it on. But I have been able to give the old gal a good going over. Got a rough understanding of the hardware.
You've got my attention.
Well, judging by the internals, this thing mostly appears to be a giant processor. My guess is that it operates as a kind of ASAM switchboard, connecting and communicating with the sensors. Which makes sense, really. I mean, it is called the comm hub. Now, if we could get sensors connected and communicating, that really would open up our options. Let us do some cool things.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Well, for example, remote management, mass software updates, division of settlement labor, and the obvious one, better communications. Now to you, that last thing may not sound like much, but trust me, Better communications is something we want. So I think it's in our best interest to get this comm hub running. Really begin to rebuild the Commonwealth.
Give me the details.
You gotta understand, things aren't like what they were in your time. In the Commonwealth these days, reliable intercommunication really doesn't exist. It's held a lot of things back, including settlements. The better the communication we can get within and between our settlements, the better it will be for everyone.
We had a kind of a crazy camera angle on that one, didn't we?
Then let's do this.
In order to get things going, first, we need to turn this thing on. And for that, we're gonna need some serious power. And I'm afraid my little generator just ain't gonna cut it. However, as luck would have it, just a couple of feet below us is all the power we could need.
Really?
Concord has a municipal plutonium well. Probably used to power every building in town. To get some real power flowing again, all you need to do is turn it on. That is, if you wouldn't mind helping out.
I find it interesting he knows about that place, but didn't turn it on himself while he was there.
Nuclear power? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Hey, don't worry about it. Folks have been powering stuff using old tech like for, well, hundreds of years now. Stuff back then was built to be sturdy. I don't think we got to worry none.
There was that crazy camera angle again. I'm gonna say...
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
I knew you'd help. You'll have to discover a way into the old service tunnels running under Concord. Once you're down there, find something that looks like a big old generator. Do what you need to start it up, then head on back.
The obvious course to take here is to come over here and go down to that one. I want to show you something here really quick first, however. In this, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name, preservation shelter, we have these Nightingale medical caches. With the disease cure, this will allow us to cure disease when we decide to activate that part of the mod. But I'm also gonna head down and clear out the area off cam, and then bring you guys back as I head into the area where the plutonium generator is. So stand by for me for just a second. Okay, there we go. I felt it would be remiss if I didn't go through and get all the junk I can. So this door is new to Sim Settlements 2. You can access it. The hatch we came down is actually up there. It's the closest one to this door. There's probably some stuff up there I didn't get. Couldn't think of it, but oh well. Let's go ahead and head in here. Can't go this way, so we have to go around. And here's our bodies. We got one guy, one mole rat down there. We got Minuteman here. We got a raider over here. And then, let's see. We got a red roach here. Whoa! Say him flying. Okay. So we got a door here, but we can't get through it, so we'll have to go around this way. I'll take you through the direct route. That branch takes you to pretty much nowhere. Might get some junk down that way, but I'll clear that out on my way out, so I can do a jump cut to do it. And it looks like we've got a soft shell Mirelurk here. Might have been able to do that with a different weapon, but oh well. take out these eggs so creepy crawly babies don't come after us. Not all these hatch though, so we could have grabbed some for an omelet, but that's okay. And if we head that way, we can immediately go into the area where we need to go, but I'm going to show you this up here. We have a door, locked door.
That's it.
And that leads us around, and around, and around some more until we land over here, where we've got ourselves one of these. Some junk on this side. See, we could see this area, but we couldn't get past the fence, so here we are. And then it's just a matter of dropping down and heading in. And there it is, down here. Ooh, toolbox. Down here, a big red button. But I figured I'd show you this. These are somewhat entertaining to read. Entry recovered 1. Lenny, what the hell are you playing at? Why am I still receiving complaints about repeated prolonged blackouts? Is it so hard to hit the big giant red button? If the power ever goes out, just hit the button to restart the reactor. I don't know how I can make it any easier for you to do your job. Kind regards, C. Carlson. I love that salutation ending. And then this one. Lenny, why? Why do you do this to me? Please, if the power goes out, just hit the big red button and restart the reactor. You do realize Concord's early warning system won't work without power, right? And that you, Lenny, live in Concord. If the bombs do fall, you'll never even know. Not if you don't hit the damn button when the reactor stalls. Just hit the damn button! Please, Lenny, just hit the button! Kind regards, C. Carlson. I thought that would be fun. A new beginning. It's no castle, but Concord just might be the right place to start rebuilding the Minutemen. Sounds like Preston found this place. Even managed to get power back online for the whole town. The reactor just needed a simple helping jolt of electricity to start humming. I hooked up a gas generator to help kickstart the reactor, just in case it stalls again. And if the gas generator stops working, I don't know. Kick it? Oh, then hit the big red button. I keep forgetting that part. I wasn't trying to make that sound like Preston. If I did, awesome. I guess you guys can let me know in the comments. So yeah, we gotta come up here and we gotta kick. And kick again. There we go. And then we can hit the big red button. This and that. Oh, okay. So that unblocks our path. Head up here. Head out the door. And I'll jump cut us to the scene that happens right after we exit the civil services corridors. And voila, we have power in Concord once again. Okay, so let's head on over and talk to Jake.
You should have all the power you need now.
Yeah, I noticed. When the power came back, it blew out half the bulbs in here. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to replace those. But the important thing is, we now have power.
Will it be enough?
I don't know. Let's go find out. All right then. Let's try powering this thing up. Now let's see here. Okay, connect this there. Remove that. We'll have to bypass this. I think we're ready to give this a go. Best if you stand back. Okay. That didn't exactly go to plan.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. To be honest, I was kind of worried this might happen. The hub's been sitting around unused for so long, and so many of its parts have degraded. Seems even with enough power, there's no getting around blown out capacitors and pairs semiconductors. Still, it's worth a try.
So, what now?
Give me a day or two. Maybe I could swap out some of the busted parts, clean a few tubes. It might be enough. I know it may not seem like it, but this was a step forward.
And you're okay?
Sure. I'm fine. Oh, wait, before you go. Here, take this.
Ah, I almost forgot about these. The jury-rig defense plot. These will work in the meantime until we get the martial plots unlocked later, through a later quest. Go and take them.
After all the trouble we've had with raiders, I started wondering if ASAMs could offer a solution. Now, I've not had the time to put some together myself. Been too busy with the comm hub. But what you have there are instructions on how to jury-rig together a sort of defense plot. It's not very advanced, but should at least deter attacks from some of the small fry.
How does it work?
Technically, it's just a creative use of an ASAM program with an industrial plot. But by making the changes listed on that piece of paper, the ASAM should be able to guide someone to build something a little more defensive. After that, it's just a matter of basic maintenance by whomever was assigned to it.
I understand.
I'm going to be busy with the comm hub for a while, so I won't have time to demonstrate. But I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out yourself. Thanks for your help today. I'll put out a radio message again when I've got news. Take care out there.
That ends this quest of well. What I'm going to do is grab a box of ASAM sensors so that the next time we're in Abernathy or Sanctuary, we can set up some defense plots. But first, I want to head over to the church and say hi to the newcomer.
And so the Blessed Fathers, the Holy Lords, no, the Blessed Father. So the Blessed Father's light spoke through to the humbled man and said, what would he say? Oh, hello, my apologies. I seem to have lost track of where I was. I don't believe the two of us have formally met. My name is Edmund Callum.
What did you say?
Apologies. You stumbled upon me while I was reciting one of my sermons. Tell me, are you a religious sort?
This your chapel here, Pastor?
Yes, this chapel is mine in a sense, though it is open to all who would have need of it, including myself. Do you have need?
No, not really.
That's a shame. I think you'd find something good here, maybe something to ease the burdens you carry. I hold a number of sermons occasionally. Why don't you stop by sometime, and we can discuss more then? But before I let you go, Jake says you're the one to go to when things need doing, so to speak.
I don't like running errands.
No, nothing like that. I just wanted to officially touch base, since you're the de facto leader around here, even if you may not like to admit it.
I'll admit it. I'm the de facto leader around here. I mean, just ask Preston. Oh, wait. Yeah, we gotta go get him, don't we? Okay, hang on.
There's more to this, isn't there?
Well, you see, I've been walking the wasteland for a long time now. I've done my best to spread the gospel of the Blessed Father. I listen to the problems of the people, and I try to help as many as I can. It has earned me a number of grateful souls I consider to be my flock. I have heard more confessionals than you can imagine. I can tell you, I've seen a whole lot of places. There aren't too many you can find out there much safer than here. The efforts of you and the folks around is pretty darn unprecedented, to put it mildly.
What's your story?
Oh, my background is not important, my child. My story begins, as it does for so many, when I found the word of the Blessed Father. The man I was before just wasn't cutting it. Finding the Bible, spreading his message, it changed my life and the lives of countless others. The Lord made me an offer I could not refuse. Once it becomes known amongst my flock that I have found a safe church here in which to hold my sermons, many of them will most likely make their way here as well.
Any idea how many we're talking about?
No more than a handful, I would imagine. It will be for the betterment of us all, Lord willing. One last thing. I was wondering if there was a place you all used to dispose of corpses? Oh, no. Like a graveyard. I didn't notice one around. When folks die of sickness and other things, they tend to come to the pastor if there's one around. At least from my experience.
What was that about people getting sick?
The wasteland is a harsh and dangerous place, my child. If it isn't raiders or super mutants, it's radiation and rad scorpions. And with the limited medical supplies that may happen to be lying about, it's just as easy to get a disease from drinking water as it is from a mole rat bite. It's a good thing to think about these sorts of things, is all I'm saying.
I haven't listened to all of his conversation options. That was interesting. I wonder if that's an introduction to graveyards. Like, it unlocks that municipal plot when we get there. I guess we'll find out.
You should be open-minded about the Commonwealth. It has its dangers, but it's got a lot to offer.
Don't get me wrong. I most certainly agree. It never hurts, however, to be prepared. But it is refreshing to see a hopeful view once in a while. You really should come by sometimes and catch a sermon or two. Even if you aren't a believer, I'm sure you will find something of use out of them. And if you don't mind me being a little selfish, it would be a great thing for my flock. Their courage will grow by wonders to see someone out there making a difference, one way or the other. And perhaps you can lend a helping hand or two as well. It won't go unnoticed. I will keep you no longer. Go free, my child.
Thanks, Pastor.
Over here we have a community board. And on the community board we have this. Nightly around 9 p.m. he has sermons. So I think we have to leave and come back for this to actually happen, because I tried staying directly to 9 p.m. Right after looking at this, and it didn't go off. So we'll not worry about that this time. But also here we have this. We have a guy looking for caravan hands. So we'll talk to him on our way out. And then after we talk to him, we'll probably end the episode here. On our way back to Abernathy to build some defense plots, set up some defense plots over in Sanctuary, and then set up for the Quincy 5, I think, is our next step. But we'll save that for the next episode so that we don't get this one going too long. That way also the next episode can be involved with unlocking 10 Pines Bluff and getting that set up. I think this is our man here.
Hey there.
Excuse me, you there. Might I trouble you for a moment of your time?
Who are you?
My apologies. How rude of me. Name's Brannigan. I'm new to the Commonwealth, and I'm looking for some help. From what I've heard, that capable someone is you. You see now, me and my caravan moseyed on into the area a few days back now. Come up from Virginia in the wreckage of the late Great Virginia Caravan Company. But the death of my hard work, hopes, and the very foundation of myself as a man is neither here nor there. Right now there's other things to worry about. Unfortunate to say, but most of my people didn't make it down the road. Bobby over here is the only one besides myself yet unmaimed by the Commonwealth. I know at least 2 of my folks made it into the local area, but we got separated before Concord. If you could find them for me, I'd be mighty grateful.
What's in it for me?
Besides my sincerest gratitudes? Well, I suppose I'd be willing to part with a handful of caps for a job well done. How does 50 sound?
Time to negotiate.
What's in it for me?
All right. 70 caps.
What's in it for me?
I can appreciate a good bit of haggling. 100 caps. Highest offer you'll get from me.
Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened.
Well, I thank you kindly. Not a lot of folks willing to help others out in these times. I won't forget this. Look, there's two of them. The first one got grabbed by a group of raiders near some big stone fortress we passed by. You'll probably need to crack a few heads to get him back. The second one got lost up by Natick. Old world town. Place is overrun with undesirables. If you can find them alive, then just tell them to meet me here in Concord. If you find them dead, I'd like you to bring me something back. Something I might be able to send their family later down the road.
What do you mean by undesirables?
A whole range of things set up in that area. Raiders, ghouls, assortment of beasties of all makes. Even a few super mutants in the area. So, good luck.
Any idea how many raiders we're talking about?
Well, it's only a small group of them. Shouldn't be too much to handle.
All right. I'll find them.
I can't thank you enough, stranger. And I won't forget this. Bobby keeps getting wrapped up in conversation with folk passing by. Might have to put a sign, "Do not engage the Bobby."
That's funny. Okay, I'm going to show you really quick where they live, and then I think we'll end it here. They have taken up this house here as their residence. And you met the first of many settlers of Concord. More will appear, so Concord will get built up a little bit, but that's the story for another day. I will catch you back here next time. Please remember to like and subscribe. When I started recording this, we were only at 24, so hopefully we're at 25 by the time this posts. If not, one of you lucky viewers can be subscriber number 25. Let's keep this channel going, and bye-bye.